Okay, today we'll be talking about the Prince of the Air. I'd like to thank God for Sherry for passing me this information because it seemed quite relevant. So the Prince of the Air, the ruler of the air. What does that mean? Well, if the enemy is the ruler of the air, that means he controls what's in the air. Now I have shown that God is electricity and electromagnetism, and that energy moves matter, and that energy is information, and information is energy. So the enemy tries to mimic God, to fool you. So because God is electromagnetism and electricity, the enemy tries to copy it. And how has he been doing that? Well, he's been doing it with the airwaves. We live on an electromagnetic planet, and our atmosphere is electromagnetic. You've all seen the electromagnetic shape around the Earth in all kinds of science videos. So basically it's a lattice, and you can send information through it via the media of the internet or television or radio. They all use the airwaves. So that is what it means by the ruler of the air. He is mimicking God by placing electromagnetic signals under his control and flooding your brain with his ideas. When really, instead of looking at a screen, we should be outside looking at all the life given by God's electromagnetic energy, which flows through everything and makes everything live. Whereas the ruler of the air, he can only influence you. He cannot give life, he only gives death. But he makes out he is an angel of light, when in fact reality he's an angel of death who is giving you unrealities on these TV shows and internets and everything else. It doesn't produce anything. So although he's mimicking God and pretending to be God by harnessing the power of the air, the enemy is nothing. So know that. When people just say, oh, television, oh, it's really bad, it's from Satan. Yeah and no, because we've learned some good things. All things work for the good, which means, I wouldn't be on the internet telling all this stuff if it wasn't here. So, but when people use it for evil, that's when things go wrong. So yeah, the media is run by the enemy because he is the ruler of the air. Until eventually we come back to the Prince of Bel-Air, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which, as you can see, is the ruler of the air, and Bel is actually powers of electromagnetism with a ratio of 10 to 1. So isn't that strange? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is actually the Fresh Prince of electromagnetic air. Thanks very much. My name is Lee, and I'm a Christian.